This visit by the Pope, it is forcing many people across this country to revisit some dark memories. The question is, will this pilgrimage of penance actually ease some of that emotion? Our Chase team has reached Angela White in Vancouver. She's executive director of the Indian Residential School Survivors Society. And Angela, as you speak with members of your society, as they watch our coverage here on CBC News Network, hear the Pope apologize, yes, it's bringing up memories, but is it easing any of that?
I would have to say, quite simply, no. Many have said words are meaningless without the actions, and if you don't follow through with some really immediate actions, such as simple, I guess it's not so simple, but the rescindment of the doctrine, I don't see how our survivors, whether they are intergen or survivors of residential school, can really ease some of that pain, sorrow, anger.
You know, speaking of the pain, I'm wondering, over this visit, has it led any more people to reach out to your society?
I was just actually going on a discussion with our supervisor of the crisis line. However, she's in transit from Edmonton today. So, but yes, from previous discussions when they had said that the crisis line has gone up quite dramatically, probably about 40 to 50%.
Wow.
When it comes to those calls. And a lot of that is just to vent in a safe space, be angry in a safe space.
That's part of the healing process. Am I right?
You are absolutely correct in that. Everyone needs an opportunity to just be in their feelings and allow that anger to come out in a way that won't harm anyone else or self.
When you said to me that, you know, an apology, they are words, I would argue it is a first step, that an apology can light the way for other acknowledgements and actions. So what should be after this? What's the next step?
If the doctrine isn't going to be rescinded, then part of the next steps would be complete 100% access to all documents that are held by the church, as well as the repatriation of a lot of those stolen items that were taken during the banning of culture and language and ceremony. A lot of those are still held by the church in their archives and the vaults, the church vault. Having those returned, because a lot of those are sacred and a lot of those will never be able to be brought back to life without the originals. I think what else I want to say is just following through with hearing the voices of those that are of all different in different places, whether it's in support or complete 100% anger and, why is he here type mentality. Just really hear what has to be said, and then hopefully when you do go back, you actually have those voices in your heart so that you can actually do the right thing.
You know, that's the key, right? Keeping those voices in your heart. It's one thing to hear them, but it's another thing to actually digest them, let them simmer inside you, and then come up with another plan. Would you say you're a glass half full kind of gal? Are you hopeful that will be what comes next?
I am a glass half full for many things. This one I'm having a little bit of difficulty with as an intergenerational survivor, and seeing and hearing all of those testimonies of their stories of going through everything that all of our survivors have gone through, including our intergenerational survivors. I'm having a hard time with this one.
I wish you some ease, peace of mind, and I know you'll find your way through digesting it, and we can talk again, okay?
I appreciate that. You have a great day.
You too, Angela. Angela White is executive director of the Indian Residential School Survivors Society, and she is in Vancouver.